You're there now. You're there now. There we go. There we go. Just be there. Remember. There we go. In this memory, is it day or night?
Can't tell.
Yes, very good. Not a problem. What is happening? Yes.
I'm still at the beach.
At the beach. Very good. How do you feel there at the beach? Just be there. Enjoy that. How are you feeling there at the beach? Yes.
Relaxed.
Relaxed. Very good. So from that beach, you can go anywhere you want. You can create a bridge. You can create a tunnel. We can bring a cloud that's going to take you back in time. Just remember, maybe one of those moments where you feel that anger that you need to control. When you feel that anger, what do you feel?
Frustration.
Frustration, very good. Feel that frustration. Allow your body to feel that frustration. I'm going to intensify it now. I will count from 3 to 1. I'm going to make that frustration more intense now. 1, make it intense now. 2, feel that frustration. 3, very good. Feel that frustration even more now. And that frustration you're feeling, where are you feeling it in your body?
My chest.
Very good. Your chest. And this that you feel in your chest feels like similar to what? Like what is happening to your chest, if you know?
It's like a heat. Like
Heat.
burning.
Very good. Burning. Very good. Now, if you know, and even if you think you're making it up, where are you while your chest feels hot and is burning? Just be there now. Feel your chest burning. Very good. Very good. Where are you now? Yes.
On like a dirt road.
Very good. On a dirt road. Very good. What is happening there?
Walking.
Walking. Very good. Continue. Yes.
Mm, by myself. I'm
Yes.
just angry. I'm
Angry.
having to do something alone.
Yes. Right there where you are in this dirt road, do you have the body of a man or a woman? Yes.
Mm, I can't tell.
Yes. You can touch your body. Just
Man,
feel, man, very good. And what is frustrating you? What is it that you have to do that you don't want to do?
it's work.
Work. Continue. Tell me more about that. And feel that frustration. Feel that anger about that work. Yes.
I have to go somewhere.
I have to go somewhere. Yes.
Like, I have a partner who
Yes.
doesn't have to leave.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to do everything.
I have to do everything. Yes. Continue. Continue. What happens next?
It's hard to travel. It's uncomfortable.
Mm.
It takes me away from my life. He doesn't have to.
Yes. What is that taking you away from? Yes. If you know,
Home.
home. So continue. Continue traveling. Continue feeling frustrated, being away from home. Yes. Move forward a little bit more. What happens next?
Like I'm having to go into small towns to sell something
Yes. Very good. Continue.
old and dirty and tired.
Who sold? The town or you?
I'm cold.
Oh, you're cold. Very good. Continue. Continue. Yes.
It's lonely.
What is it that you sell?
Flower
Flower. Okay.
is something in like a yeah, I think it's flower.
Flower. Okay. Continue. Continue.
I don't feel like I chose this work.
You don't feel like you chose it.
No.
Who chose it for you?
My father.
I see. Yes. Continue. Feel that frustration. Feel cold. Feel this anger. What happens next? Yes.
I feel like it's monotonous. I
Yes.
don't get any joy from it.
I see. I see. Very good. I want you to go to the next important event in the life of that man selling flour. Three, two, one. You're there now. What is happening now?
I feel like I'm at home, but home is my work too. There's a mill
Yes.
and
Yes.
I can't, it's not, it's peaceful, but there's no separation
Mm-hmm. I see.
between home and work. So
Mm. Yes. How does that make you feel?
kind of numb. It's
Mm.
boring and monotonous.
Yes. Very good. Continue.
I feel a lot of tension in my body. And I just ignore it. It's like I'm pushing it back to keep going.
Yes. Where do you feel that tension in your body?
Everywhere, like I'm bracing against the cold and
Mm-hmm.
just always tense.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Now, move to another important event in the life of that man selling flower. Three, two, one. You're there now.
I'm in my house. It's small.
Yes.
I'm in bed. It's kind of hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm alone. I,
You are alone.
yeah, I feel like I have a wife, but maybe she's gone.
Yes. And up to here, what has been the most difficult moment in that life?
It feels like the physical hardship.
Mm-hmm. And as you're
It's
experiencing
rough on my
this,
body.
yes, as you're experiencing this in your body, what are your physical reactions?
I'm so tired.
Mhm. Tired. Hmm. And when you feel tired, what are your emotional reaction?
Exhaustion. I
Hmm.
just numb. It's it's easier not to feel.
Hmm. Yes. And as you feel tired, numb, you feel this exhaustion and it's easier not to feel. What are your mental reactions?
I'm sad, but I'm also kind of angry
Hmm.
because I didn't choose this. This is what I had to do. I
Very,
I didn't have a choice.
very good. Now I want you to see how this all is affecting your life as Amy Joe. When you feel tired, you're numb, you're exhausted, when it's easier for you not to feel, and you're angry and sad, what does that make you do in your life as Amy Joe?
Detach.
And when you,
I'm
mm-hmm,
not in the moment. I just almost like a machine, just kind of doing a thing by disconnecting my emotions.
you disconnect your emotions, you detach from them. What does that prevent you from doing?
I'm staying in the moment.
Hmm. Very good. So now I want you to move forward to the moment your body starts to die. Allow your body to feel everything it needs to feel to finish with this experience forever. Very good. Three, two, one. You're there now. Yes, very good. What is happening?
I hope there's something else.
I hope there's something else. Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping there's more to it than this on the other side.
Yes. What is your body feeling as it is dying? Yes.
Tired.
Tired. Mm-hmm. Very good. So when you're ready, just leave your body. Very good. Understanding that with the death of that body, that experience is over forever. And none of this belongs to you anymore. Now, I want you to talk to your father's soul. What would you like to tell him? Because you were doing this thing because he chose it for you. What would you like to tell him?
It's not his fault. It was at a time when it was a family trade. It was a gift from him. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't trying to control me. It was just what we had, and
Good.
it was the best way that I could have provided for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he had a choice either.
Understood. What do you have to learn from this life, from that life? What do you have to learn from that life?
It showed me to ask for more,
Mm-hmm.
to expect more and look for more than what was in my physical life.
Why did your wife leave you?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter.
I think most of it I was alone.
Mm-hmm. So what advice do you have for Amy Joe? You're going to come back as Amy Joe. Do you think you learned that lesson in that life?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. However, you're going to experience certain things as Amy Joe. What can you tell her about that?
The physical world is not all there is.
Mm-hmm.
You're not stuck here.
She wants. Mm-hmm.
Part of your work is to reach beyond that.
Mm-hmm. Because she wants to know what to do next. It's like kind of similar to what you were experiencing in that life when it seems like you felt like you didn't have escape. You could not escape from what you were doing. Would you say you had a choice in that life?
I had an obligation
Mm-hmm.
to keep the mill working,
Mm-hmm.
to provide for my community. I I felt some purpose in doing that, but it kept me stuck.
And who made that obligation yours?
It's my family's mill. I
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was something about the building itself is and the equipment. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was expensive. It was
Very good.
like an asset that I was
Very,
given,
yes.
and I couldn't just sell it and leave. It was my family's business.
Mhm. So do you feel this obligation, or that obligation is still in place? Are you still obligated to provide for your family, for your town? Because I'm asking this question because in Amy Jo, it seems that she feels sometimes obligated to certain stuff and to give and to provide and to take care of people, forgetting about herself, just like what you were doing there. What can you tell her about that?
She's of better use to them when she's whole, when she's connected inside.
Inside, very good. And why isn't she connected inside? Because it's interesting that you felt exhaustion in that life. And this is what she's feeling in this body too. What's pending?
Could you repeat the question?
Sure. You felt exhausted in that life. And in this life, she's experiencing existential exhaustion. This is what she said. Why is she feeling this way in this life?
Placing other people's needs ahead of her own,
Okay.
other people's perceptions.
Yes. So, what is your advice to her? You put everybody else's needs before your needs in that life. Are you going to do the same in this life as Amy Jo?
It's it's almost like a waste of your time. You could spend your entire life meeting people's basic needs.
Yes.
It's ultimately a disservice to both.
Mm-hmm. As your body was dying, you said, I hope there's more than this. I hope there's more than this. What does that make you do in the life of Amy Jo when you say, I hope there's more than this? What does that make you do?
She has one foot in this world and one foot in another. She, she's very connected to the non-physical world,
Mm-hmm.
but it keeps her a bit checked out from the present
Mm-hmm.
moment and the
Mm-hmm.
present life, just like before.
Yes, very good. Because you said it, right? She detaches her emotions, and that prevents her from staying in the moment. Yeah,
Yes.
very good. So now, once you're ready, just take your energy from that body that just died, understanding again that with the death of that body, that experience is over forever. None of this belongs to you anymore. And let's just take your soul to the light now. Take your soul to the light. And let me know when you're there.
It's finally warm.
Very good. Very good. I will now count from 3 to 1. Allow your soul to go to the beginning of all this. Go to the beginning. 3, 2, 1. If you know, where are you now?
It's just light.
Light. Very good. Feel that light. How does it feel to be, to see, to experience light?
It's warm.
Mm.
I feel safe.
You feel safe. Mm-hmm. Very good. And safe from what? Or from home? If you know.
It's just a peaceful feeling.
Mm.
I feel protected.
Very good. So just go back in time. Back to the moment you still had a body. Back to the moment you didn't feel protected. Back to the moment you didn't feel safe. As I count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
I'm a woman.
I'm a woman. Very good. Mm-hmm. What is happening?
I'm in a dress. It's big. It's like, it looks expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm wearing jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Continue. Yes.
I feel like someone else is in control of
Yes.
everything.
Maybe you
Like
knew.
my life isn't my own.
Mm-hmm. And if you knew, who is this person that has control over your life? Yes.
My family, my
Mm-hmm.
parents. I think they're making me get married.
Very good. Keep going. A little bit more.
So angry.
Let's feel that anger. Yes. Keep going. Yes.
It's not fair.
Continue.
I'm trying to decide if I should run away.
Yes. That's it. Continue.
I don't think I could survive. I'm from an important family, and
Yes.
I would be recognized. I feel like there's no way out. I'm
Yes.
trapped here.
Yes. You feel trapped. Feel that. Mm-hmm. Continue. What happens next?
I'm angry. They love me, but they don't see me as my own person. I keep getting the feeling like I'm a doll, or like I'm
That's it. Mm-hmm. Yes.
something that is decorated and
Yes.
just a symbol or a pawn for them.
Yes. And how does that make you feel?
Rage.
Feel that. Very good. Continue. What happens next? Yes. Continue.
I feel like there are a few people, a few
Yes.
men, they're all
Continue.
old and
Yes.
they don't, I don't feel respected as a human being.
Continue. Continue. A little bit more. What happens next?
I'm being given to a rich man.
Yeah. Continue.
I can't be myself.
Yes.
I feel trapped inside of myself, inside of these expensive dresses.
Yes.
I feel like I have to spend my life
Yes.
married to someone who doesn't know me.
Yes. And up to here, which one has been the most difficult moment of this experience?
Always knowing that this would happen. I was I was happy with my family. There were
Yes.
things that I like to do,
Mm-hmm.
but they're all solitary pursuits.
Mm-hmm. So at this moment, what are your physical reactions?
Like I'm choking.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
there's like a tightness in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm choking something back to breathe.
Very good. And as you feel you're choking, what are your emotional reactions?
It's despair. Like
Mm-hmm.
something has to be muted in order for me to live peacefully, and the part that gets drowned out is me. I feel like I
Yes.
have a lot of spirit, like a lot of personality, but
Mm-hmm.
I I can't, like I just need to be quiet and do as I'm told. It's hard. I
Yes.
I feel like there's so much trapped energy. Like
And what are your mental reactions as this is happening? As you feel despair, you feel muted, you feel trapped.
I like I have to get it out somehow. I'm riding my horse.
Yes. Very good. Feel that more and more now. Very good.
Like I have to wear a mask, and the only the only time I can express myself and feel my emotions is when I'm riding my horse.
Yes. Very good. Now I want you to see how this all is affecting your life as Amy Jo. When you're choking, you feel this in your throat and you're in the spirit and feel muted, and you need to get it out. What does that make you do in your life as Amy Jo?
Escape.
Very good. Very good. And when you escape, what does that prevent you from doing?
Integrating.
Good.
I don't feel like I can. I feel like I'm two different people.
Yes. Mhm. Very good. I want you to move to the next important event in that life. Three, two, one. You're there now.
My husband is dying.
Your husband is dying. Yes. Continue.
He, we, we liked each other all right. I feel like we were good friends.
Yes. I want you to look at your husband in the eyes. Let me know if you have seen those eyes before.
Bill,
Keep going. What happens next?
I feel like we, we were we were friends, but we weren't as
Yes.
close as we both wanted from a partner.
Yes.
It
Okay.
was, we didn't choose each other, but we made the most of it.
Mhm.
He took care of me.
Yes. Continue. What happens next?
Mad at myself, and I feel guilty because I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to being free. Yeah, he's a good man.
Let's move forward now to the moment he dies. Three, two, and one. There we go. And now I want you to go to the last minute of that life, of your life. Three, two, one. You're there now.
I'm old.
I'm old. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in a big room.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's a big house. There's family and, you know, servants, like my maid.
Yes.
I feel peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a long time as a widow.
Yes. Mm-hmm. See, what is the last thought you're able to think in that brain?
I feel peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So now allow your body to die and leave your body now. Very good. Now that you're out of the body, understand that with the death of that body, that experience is over and forever. None of this belongs to you anymore. Now speak to the spirit of your husband. What would you like to tell him?
He he gave me the freedom that I wanted, even if it was by not being there. It was the only way that I could be my own person. I had a lot more freedom and control over how I spent my time and
Mm-hmm.
my life as a widow.
Mm-hmm. And what feelings do you have towards that in exchange? towards the freedom he was giving you?
Was it a sacrifice?
Sacrifice. Mhm. What did you sacrifice?
He was in love with me, but I didn't love him. And he
Yes.
could feel that. And it was his time, but his soul knew
Mhm.
that this is what I needed in order to come to peace.
Now I'm going to count from 3 to 1. I want you to go back to the moment you're getting married, to the moment you're making those vows. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. I want you to repeat those vows to me, what you're saying at the moment you're getting married. Yes.
I don't think it's in English.
Doesn't matter. Just translating your in English. Whatever you thought or felt, you said.
They're religious vows. They
Mm-hmm.
don't mean anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
What?
I feel like I'm executing like I'm signing a contract.
Very good. Very good. And what does that contract include, if you know?
I'm being given to someone else.
Yes. So now I want you to repeat this, understanding that who made that vow was your soul. That vow, that contract was supposed to be for that life only, and only for that life. So today you can break that contract. Your soul doesn't need to bring this contract to the life of Amy Jo. Would you like to break the contract?
Yes.
So go ahead and say, with my own power and my own will, I break the contract I signed with my husband at that moment. You can say something like that.
I'm dissolving this contract. It was made by my father.
Yes.
I feel like I was sold. This is not for me anymore.
Right. This contract is over and none of this belongs to me anymore.
I'm releasing myself
Very
from
good.
this contract.
Very good. Very good. It was okay for the time that body had life, but it is over now. You let me know once you broke the contract. Very good. You're free now. Your soul is finally free. Go to the moment you're out of the body again. And now understand what you said. I have to be two different people. I cannot be myself. What does that make you do in the life of Amy Jo?
She fractures. She fragments her
Yes,
personality.
yes. Wouldn't be a good time to bring all the fragments together
Yes.
and feel whole again? So call them back now. You call all of those fragments of your soul back now. Those fragments that decided to leave, maybe because they didn't want to feel, maybe they were scared, or maybe they wanted to be free. There's no need to be fragmented now. Bring all that energy back to your soul now. Could you let me know once you have all those fragments? And you can talk to them. Please come back. I need you. We need to be together. We need many things to learn. I need to feel whole again. I need my energy back. Talk to them.
I feel bigger now.
Very good. Very good.
Stronger.
Very good.
Like they're little shards of crystal that are fusing to me with
Very,
gold.
very good. It's been a long time since you haven't felt that way. It is time to be whole again. Very good. Now, see one more thing. What do you think you had to learn in that life?
I learned how to feel happy and complete by myself.
Do you pass that test?
I had the chance. I was comfortable. All of my needs were met. I had everything that I needed. All of
Yeah.
the worldly things that I could want, and I spent a lot of time learning. I
Were you?
had
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of hobbies and individual pursuits that allowed me to spend a lot of time alone, but
Were you
feeling like,
happy?
yes, I felt I learned to
Mm-hmm.
keep company with myself
Very good.
and be my own friend.
Very good. Any advice you would like to give to Amy Joe?
You already have the strength you need. It's already there.
And the contract is broken.
If you can be happy and complete by yourself, then you can be happy with other people. You don't
Yeah.
have to be alone.
Very good. Very good. So now, once you're ready, just gather your energy from that body. And now take your soul to the light now. Very good. And I'm going to ask your soul. It seems that you got all the answers you were looking for. Do you feel complete for today, or you still want to investigate one more?
I feel like there's one more.
Very good. So allow your soul to go there as I count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. And if you know, where are you now?
By a river,
Very good.
a forest.
Yes, continue.
It's so peaceful.
Yes, very good. Continue.
I feel very connected to the nature here.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the body of a man or a woman?
I think I'm a man. but young.
Mm-hmm.
Again, indigenous.
Very good. Very good. And how do you feel there?
Very connected.
Very good. So feel that. Remember how it feels when you're connected. Very good. So what happens next?
I can
Yes.
I can talk to the trees, and there's the spirit around me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's my friend. I'm talking to, there's like an energy
Mm-hmm.
all around me.
Yes. What kind of questions can you ask to that energy?
I come here just to feel it, to be with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's I feel like I come here to replenish.
Very good. See if your soul needs to ask a question. Maybe that energy can give you some answers. What would you ask that energy?
It says it's still with me.
Mm-hmm.
The same energy. It's with me now.
Okay.
And we're always connected.
Mm-hmm. So it's good because you can ask questions and you can give answers to yourself because you have that energy with you now.
Yes.
Good. Is there anything you want to ask to this energy?
I asked how I can stay connected.
Mm-hmm.
It says I can't not be. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. It's like Holy Spirit or
Mm-hmm. And when it
what is
tells you cannot be, what does that mean?
it? I'm always connected. I'm part of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's, if I feel disconnected, it's because I'm imagining it.
Very good answer. So just feel that energy.
It's source.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Now, since you're there, what would you like to do? Where would you go next? What could be better? What could be better than this?
This is what's important.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do doesn't matter as long as I stay connected. I already know what gets in the way of this connection and what helps nurture it.
Would you like to say that out loud? You want to keep it for yourself? What keeps you away from that connection?
My mind,
Your mind.
it's it's more mental struggles, trying to fit other people's ideas of what they want, what they expect from me, what they need from me, and
Mm-hmm.
it's all happening in my head.
Yes.
Those are the things that block my connection.
Besides, you said
But when
something. Go ahead.
those things are not blocking me, the connection is natural and automatic.
Right. Besides, you said something really important. I come here to replenish. That's what you said.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When in the life of Amy Joe, you start spending times obligated to others, trying to fix things for others, taking care of others, what are you really giving them? What are you giving them that
Giving them my
belongs to?
energy.
Exactly. Exactly. Should you be giving away your energy just like that?
It's showing me that when I'm not blocked through my mind, that it flows directly through
Mm-hmm.
me to others. When I'm blocking myself, that I'm I'm using up the energy that's already inside of me until it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to come back to myself and replenish. But there's a way to allow it to flow through me always.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
It's showing me the river. There are rocks in the river. It
Mm-hmm.
says it's the impeded stream that sings.
Mm-hmm.
These blockages, the contrast that arises from them is necessary. It's teaching me and it's teaching others.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to stop blocking the full stream. I need to stop damming the river entirely.
So here's my question to you and to that energy. How many times, how many lifetimes have you spent blocking that energy, blocking that river?
137.
How many more are you willing to spend blocking something that should be within
That's what
you?
I'm here to learn.
Very
I'm
good.
learning that now.
Very good. Very good. So just replenish your energy. And where would you like to go now in that life?
Going back to where I live.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the rainforest.
In the rainforest. Okay. Very
Yes.
good. Continue.
We have some of the adults have red paint on their faces. We live in huts.
Mm-hmm.
It's comfortable. I feel very connected to my community.
Very good.
Everyone there is my family.
Very good. Very good. Are you too young to have kids and wife or no?
Yes, I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a child still.
Very good. So I just want you to remember how that feels. Be part of a community, of a family, feeling the energy flowing through you, being connected. Just remember those feelings.
There's
Very
no
good.
separation. I feel like our way of life and our way of being is it's not separated from nature. It's everything is organically linked.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. So just as you feel that, just move to the last minute of that life. Allowing
It's nighttime.
yourself, very good, allowing yourself to become one with the universe again and what is happening.
I'm laying by a fire. Everyone is around me. The whole tribe is my family.
Very good.
They have there's drums and chanting, and there's sadness, but also joy. I can feel what they're feeling. There, there's a lot of love and respect for me.
Very good.
They understand the importance of transition, and they're here to support me intentionally. We understand dying, and it's welcomed. It's not feared. I feel joy. I feel ready.
Okay.
I feel welcomed and connected by that unseen force.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So once you're ready, just leave your body. Very good. Understanding that with the death of the body, that experience is over forever. But just remember how beautiful it feels when you're connected, when you're part of everything. What do you think you had to learn in that life?
Connection.
Very good. So, what advice would you give to Amy Jo now?
There's there's continuity in the connection with source energy. It's always the same. It's always been the same across all of those lifetimes. The difference is the degree to which I was drowning it out with my habits of thought and with my anger and resentment of the constraints I felt at the time.
Very good. Anything else you want to tell her?
This is always available to you. This is who you actually are. It's just a matter of allowing the connection to inform your experience. There's so much love for you here.
Very good. So, once you're ready, just take your soul to the light. Very good. And now I just want you to be back at that beach. I want you to pick a color, a frequency. What color would you like to use today?
Green.
Green. Very good. So we're going to use the green frequency to harmonize your chakras and to heal your body. This one and the other ones you had, starting the green frequency from your head, top of the head, allowing the green frequency to go through your brain and blocking, changing any belief systems, any blockages. As you were told, it's your mind that is blocking. Unblock, allowing the green frequency to go down your throat, allowing your throat to express your feelings, emotions, and to speak your truth. down to your chest and your heart, allowing you to open your heart to love and be loved, allowing that green frequency to go down your abdomen and your hips, synchronizing all the chakras, even the root chakras. It goes down, covering your legs, your feet, allowing the green frequency to surround your entire body. Very good. And in a moment, I will count from 1 to 5. As I count, I want you to start going up the stairs again. But with each number, you will feel lighter, happier, refreshed, with a lot of understanding and a new and a renewed purpose now. 1, start coming up, feeling wonderful. 2, disconnect feelings, emotions, thoughts. Disconnect from any of those lives. None of that belongs to you anymore. 3, keep coming back from now on. No stress, no anger, no resentment. No need to be exhausted. You already understood where that is coming from. No anger. From now on, you remember that the contract that was made in that life of the woman is over. And for you, this means a new beginning. 4, keep coming back. Every night you put your head on the pillow, you will sleep peacefully until the next day when you wake up. You will feel totally rested and refreshed, ready to come back as the happiest woman in this planet. 5, open your eyes now. Welcome back. How do you feel, Amy Jo?
Oh, my whole body is like, it's buzzing.
Really good. Beautiful session.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure. My pleasure. How long do you think you have been laying there for?
I don't know, like 30 minutes.
No, no, wait. At least, I would say at least an hour. You know.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember everything we talked about?
I think so. I'm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see. The man selling flour. Do you remember that?
Yes.
The woman with the dress, arranged marriage. Yes, the native, kind of indigenous, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was like in the Amazon or something. That was unexpected.
What do you know now that you didn't know before, Micho?
I feel like it was more of a reassurance of something that
Mm-hmm.
I felt, but I had I don't know, maybe like some mental block getting in the way. Like I feel very connected to
Mm-hmm.
myself, or like my higher self, or spirit, like from time to time. But whenever I'm like functioning in the world, or I'm having to relate to other people, that it kind of takes a back seat. And I felt reassurance that I have everything I need, and it's a
Good.
matter of getting rid of the blockages and getting rid of other people's expectations and things that don't serve me, that will just naturally let it
Mm-hmm.
through,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll feel more myself, more connected. And sorry, I'm still a little bit.
I know. I know. Take your time. It's gonna take time for you to come back completely. You went easily into a trance. That was not issue for you. Um,
It's good because I was kind of nervous.
no, everybody goes into a trance. If they trust and let themselves go and follow the instructions, everybody goes into a trance. That's not an issue, you know. And in your case, I used a different ingredient, you know. I'm not going to say it in the recording. First of all, I want to analyze this a little bit with you of what you got during
Mm,
the session. And I'll tell you about the ingredient after we finish recording. Okay.
okay.
Because I wanted to ask you if at any point, if you consider sharing your session in my channel, it will be great. If not, remember the video is for you. It's private and it's totally fine. That's no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I'll tell you about the ingredient once we stop recording, because that is a surprise factor for the session. That's the secret weapon. Okay, so let's see. You mentioned anger and resentment.
Yes.
Do you understand what that came from?
If it came from not having a choice, feeling
When?
like um, definitely in the lifetime of a man. I think it was the man who worked in the mill,
Yep.
because it was definitely like in a time where, you know, trades were passed down through families, and like my
Mhm.
family were just millers, I guess, you know, like they had the structure and the equipment in order to do that job. We didn't have the means to do anything else, and I felt like it was sort of an obligation to my family
Mhm.
to carry on that work, but also that there was really just no other way that I could easily make money at that
You,
time.
you
And
felt, as you were talking to me in that life, you were kind of frustrated. You were cold. You were complaining about the cold, right? Remember?
yeah, it was cold and
Cold,
wet and dirty and
and you were exhausted.
yeah, all the time.
Remember, that's one of the things you mentioned before the session,
Yeah.
exhaustion, right? Then in the life of the woman, it was basically the same thing, not being able to make choices, right?
Yeah.
Now,
It
I have,
was
mhm,
it was the same, just a little bit different. I felt like there were two phases of that life, like when I was younger, that it was just unchecked rage. Just I was just angry, but it was all just like seething inside, and I was wearing these like big, ornate, heavy, elaborate dresses, and it was just heavy and keeping me like bound in. So there was like a different person inside, and
mhm,
than there was in the external world, where I had to present a certain image, I guess, and
right,
follow certain rules.
right. Important thing in that life that applies to this one. I mean, doesn't, I'm giving you what I think, but what I think doesn't matter. What matters here is what you think you felt, right? You need to determine that. And I have a video about this, Amy Jo. Videos, contracts, promises. When we say that in previous lives, it's not our body saying the promise or making the contract or the vow, it's our soul. The soul never dies, for the soul is just one life with experiences in different bodies. So you were carrying that contract from that life to this one. We
Yeah.
don't need to say exactly what is happening in your life now, because again, I'm recording. But remember, we were talking about this situation you're in,
Hmm.
right? Because you mentioned the name, see who has those eyes. And we'll talk
Hmm.
more about that, but it's related to that.
Yeah.
Okay. And once I stop recording, we'll talk more about that. So that we can continue analyzing your session. I'm gonna stop recording. So thank you
Okay.
again for allowing me to share this in my channel. Okay.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay with me. I'm going to stop recording now.